Hey everybody, how you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Here, Thanksgiving night, Steve Stockton with you live from New England. I'm scooting the wrong way. There we go. Get myself in the frame here, get my mic adjusted to where I like it. How is everybody doing tonight? Thanksgiving here in America. Of course, you can give thanks wherever you are in this world, but it's a holiday here in the States. Y'all hear me okay? Is my volume all right? Looks like something's off with my camera angle here. Okay. Still got my Halloween pumpkins back there, but they still make for nice Thanksgiving decorations. Remember when the kids, the cornucopia was the symbol of the plentiful harvest, the bountiful harvest, and like what's on Fruit of the Loom. I think they use a cornucopia. They used to be their symbol. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me get over here where I can see the chat and welcome some people in here. Of course, first and foremost, Midnight Society, my lovely wife Nicole. How you doing, love? Glad that you're here for the Thanksgiving show. And of all the things I've got to be thankful for, she's at least the top three, at least, maybe the top 10. She's all 10 of them. Let's see. Dogface is here. Kyrie says evening. She's from, I always forget where you're at. Is it Copenhagen, Denmark, somewhere over there in that part of the world? Steph Williams, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Lee says, hi, Stephen Nicole. Hey, Lee, First Floor Audio. Now, this stream will redirect into Lee in a little bit less than an hour. Now, I'm going to go over there and listen to some the live singer performances tonight. Lee covers a lot of great acts from the past and does it better than the original, I think. And a lot of people think that. Nicole thinks that. A lot of people that go over there and watch his shows think that. But you'll hear Elton John, Phil Collins, Black, Billy Ocean, Depeche Mode, Aha. No, I think, do you do Aha? Maybe not. May have stuck one in there on you, Lee. But anyway, go watch it. And he does, it's not a karaoke show. He took the time to build each one of those tracks from scratch down to the single sounds. And then he does it in his key. And it's amazing. Of course, there, Nicole telling everybody happy Thanksgiving. That's kind of the way I feel there right now. How do you see her Banksy artwork there? Vomiting love. I ate a lot, but not too much. And I didn't have to cook. I had a night off. We went over to some of Nicole's family. I met some people. I think they're watching now. Let me say hi to Brian, Diane, Nicholas, Alexis, Henry, Rita, Mark, Mike, and then there was one more lady. I don't remember her name. Hang on, let me mute my mic. And last but not least, Dorothy. But had a good time over there. They fed us turkey and ham. Sent us home with like half a ham. I don't eat a lot of turkey because I'm predisposed to gout, and gout is one of the things that can cause me to have a flare up. So I ate a little bit of turkey and had some spiral sliced ham, which brought home for sandwiches. Had homemade rolls, the stuffing, the dressing, turkey gravy, cranberry sauce, stuffed celery. Trying to think of what else. It was enough to feed an army. We had a good time. And it was nice to get out and hobnob, if you will, with some of my new realtors. The first time I'd met any of those people in person, and had a good time. Talked about the channel, talked about YouTube and what we do. And some of the folks were older, and it's probably a foreign concept to them, but want to say hi to Henry and Rita's son, Mark. He subscribed to the channel. In fact, that's why I think they're watching right now, probably. But nice meeting all of you, and thank you for the wonderful meal. And for dessert, we had the ubiquitous pumpkin pie. They had chocolate, some kind of chocolate pie, and I don't know what all eggnog. We brought the eggnog, stopped at a little farm store where they do it, make it on site, has some of the best milk and eggnog and any kind of dairy products like that, farm products. But it was a very nice Thanksgiving, kind of laid back. And their house, they live way out in the woods, like at the end of the road. And does anybody here know Connor Flynn, Bigfoot Anon? He had asked me to film something, just a little cameo shot for something he's working on. I'm not going to give any spoilers here, but I actually got out in the woods behind their house and filmed my two cameos that's going to be in his film that he's working on. So I don't know, is Connor here? He pops in sometimes. Connor Flynn, Bigfoot Anon. If you're watching, nice to see you, buddy. And he liked the footage that I've already sent it to him. Let's see who else we got here. Let's Go Navy. It says Happy Turkey Day. Indeed. Did anybody watch the Macy's parade? Do they still even do that? It was a big deal when I was a kid. I got my dunks on the way home. This is in the holiday cup. Now they have that out. Looks like a donut with a bite out of it. This is a toasted chocolate with a squirt of coconut flavoring. Toasted white chocolate. It's one of their holiday flavors with a little bit of coconut syrup in it. Good stuff. Love my dunks. Now, the hardcore New Englanders, like Nicole, they drink it cold all year round. I like a good hot cup of coffee still. But I've gotten better about drinking cold coffee. Dogface. Simon's here. Kiwi Steve. Hello, Kiwi Dogface. Neither one of us is a Kiwi, but we call each other that. Gurfy says, Happy Thanksgiving, whatever that is. In case I don't make the live. Okay, he was leaving a comments here before. He was asking what pudding was for Thanksgiving. And then in the UK, and I'm assuming it's that way, other places too, pudding means dessert. What's for pudding? Pudding's for pudding. For pudding, we had the pumpkin pie. He said later on that he didn't think he'd ever had the pleasure. It's good stuff. But Thanksgiving is a day that we give thanks, and it goes back to the early settlers. They had a big feast after they'd survived the year and had a bountiful harvest. They invited the natives to come and feast with them, and that's how the tradition of Thanksgiving got started, at least here in the United States. I don't know if anybody else celebrates it or not, but it's a big holiday here. The Macy's parade, that used to be what ushered in the Christmas season. At the end of the Macy's parade, Santa Claus arrived, and then the Christmas season's here. You can play your Christmas music now, put up your decorations, and then, of course, tomorrow, Black Friday, get out there and punch your neighbor in the face to get that big screen TV for $15 off. No, I'm just kidding. We won't catch us in that mess. We do our shopping online. Thank you very much. There are some good Black Friday deals on Amazon, places like that. And then they have Cyber Monday, which I believe is this following Monday. So check that out. In fact, I'm going to be doing some Black Friday sales over in our Etsy shop. Now, I've got new copies in My Strange World, Strange Things in the Woods, the National Park Mysteries and Disappearances series, volumes 1, 2, and 3. Now, I've only had volume 1 over there for a long time, but now I've got the updated, the second edition of volumes 2 and 3 available over there. So go over and check that out on the Etsy shop. If I don't have a mod in here that can do it, I'll drop a link a little bit later. Well, in fact, let me just go do that right now. If you'd like to get a signed copy of any of those books, you can get it directly from me. Nicole and I have an Etsy shop. And we have some amazing holiday candles over there as well from our friend Samantha at Smooth Sense Co. Pop that in. I had some out here, but I mailed them off. But go take a look at the Etsy shop. There's holiday soy candles and soy melts. If you have the wax melters, we've got one. It's right back there behind me that's not on right now. We had a pumpkin cheesecake scent in there. It is amazing. And let's see who else we've got here with us. Euphemia, I think I popped you up there, but I didn't say anything. Euphemia Manzer, happy Thanksgiving. No, the turkey is a thing of the past. We polished the turkey off, or I'm sure they had leftovers. Everybody got sent home with a big bag of leftovers, and like I said, they gave us like half of a spiral ham. It's bigger than my head, just half of it. And you're welcome, Lee. As I was saying, after this stream, it's going to transition. You'll be auto-magically redirected to First Floor Audio with the live singer performance with Lee. So I want you to go check that out. I'll be in the chat over there if I can stay awake. I'm in a food coma currently and in need of a nap. I usually don't eat that much. I've lost some weight, in case you can't tell. Try to eat healthier, take better care of myself. But I tied on the feed bag today. Enjoyed myself. It's the day of overeating. Wear stretchy pants if you haven't been to dinner yet. So it's early. It's only 3:12 in the afternoon for the people on the West Coast. And I think Hawaii, it's still morning time over there. So if you're going out to Thanksgiving dinner, if you're going over the river and through the woods to Grandma's house, wear your sweatpants. You'll thank me for that later. Yeah, apron, no socks, but not tonight. I had a night off. Yeah, there you go. Steve got a pass today. Last night I had pork chops and butternut squash, roasted butternut squash, and carrots, boiled carrots. Kind of simple but effective. It was a good menu. We ate it all up. Hey, happy Thanksgiving there. Cypher 2 Productions. I don't know if I've seen you here before. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new around here, welcome in. This special Thanksgiving stream, just something a little different than we normally do. I just thought I'd come on and talk to everybody tonight. Wish them a happy Thanksgiving for those of you that celebrate it. Melanie Eisenroth, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. So there's Gory Tiger back again. Good to see you. And Mike says, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Mike, wherever you're at. Andy G, hey, happy Thanksgiving. Good to see you. 34 of you in here right now. Teresa Jones, happy Thanksgiving Day to all. She wishes us peace, love, and happiness. Indeed. Linda Webb says, happy Thanksgiving. James Weston is here. Go Pack Go. Now, I don't follow football. They had it on the TV where we were, and I don't even remember who was playing. That said we went outside and filmed something for Connor's movie. But it is a day for overeating and football. And then I think the stores used to open like late Thursday night for Black Friday. They start early. Maybe they start at midnight or something. If not, they open early in the morning in your area. So get out there and get those Black Friday deals. Thank you, sweetheart. I love you too. The Mandela effect. Yeah, the Fruit of the Loom logo never had a cornucopia on it. I remember that it did, even though it doesn't now. I think it's just a pile of fruit and stuff. But it seems like I remember it having a cornucopia on there. I just remember when I was a kid seeing it. Where else would I see a cornucopia except on a Fruit of the Loom logo? But it is interesting, those Mandela effects. There's several like that. Anybody here remember Jim Neighbors dying more than once? Played Gomer Pyle, USMC. Before that, he was on the Andy Griffith Show. He was known for singing at the Indianapolis 500. But I remember distinctly that he died, and they talked about him singing at the race and stuff. And then a few years later, they announced that he was died. So don't know what happens there. Those Mandela effects are strange indeed. Turkey overdose. Food coma. Sue Schmuck says, howdy, y'all from Pennsylvania. Excuse me, let me get a drink here. Clear my throat. Who else we got here? Cat M. Happy Thanksgiving, they say. Jackie. Hello, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. I'm way behind in the hellos here. I'm 16 minutes in. I'm getting close to the bottom. Rockin' Robin Bird RB. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Excuse me. Lord help. Uh, Robin, did you heard my message the other day about those books? I'll email you the status of that. Hopefully tomorrow when I find out what's going on. But if I just have to send you another book to the correct address, I'll do that. Etsy apparently wouldn't let me override the address because it was a verified address for you or something like that. And even though I put it in there, it sent it to your old address. But we'll get you taken care of. Gurfy. Turkey does indeed can cause a gout flare up. There's a lot of different things that I avoid. Tomato sauce can do it. I have to be careful with the spaghetti sauces and things like that. Basically, any red meat can do it. Now, turkey, of course, isn't a red meat, but there are purines in turkey that can cause gout. But I'm okay with chicken and pork and a little bit of red meat. I can't give up my steak, but I don't eat. It's mainly the organ meats that really cause a problem with it. Liver, heart, any kind of what I consider offal like that. If you eat that kind of thing, more power to you. But I did try the haggis when I was in Scotland back in the 80s. But I'm careful what I eat and drink to avoid, because if you've ever had gout, God bless you. That's one of the most painful conditions. I've had a toothache before that didn't hurt as bad as gout. But it's yeah, there you go. Mike says, oh, 25 years. I think I started having it in my 30s as well, Mike. And just never know sometimes what'll cause it. Like I said, I never had a problem with spaghetti or anything like that. And recently I had a flare up because of the tomato sauce and spaghetti. That's the only thing I can figure. But you learn to be careful. I usually get it in either my toe or my ankle. One time when I lived in Las Vegas, I had it in both ankles at the same time, and I had to be hospitalized for that. They put me on a drip. It was terrible. But especially if you've got it in your big toe, you can't even bear the weight of the sheet on your toe. It's excruciating. And I had a doctor once show me those uric crystals like under a microscope. I showed a slide of it, and they look like shards of glass. And that gets in the soft tissue in your joints, particularly in your extremities. You can get it anywhere. I used to work with a guy that would get it in his neck and his spine. I can't imagine. But in your extremities, that lodges in the soft tissue, and then that causes a reaction, causes it to swell. I've had my ankles swell up the size of softballs before. And then any little bit of movement, it's just like both ends of that shard of glass just poking you over and over and over. It's a nightmare. If you've never had it, it's hard to explain it to you. But if you've never had it, thank your lucky stars and hope that you don't get it. Yep, that Packers whooped on the Lions. I'm feeling good right now. Well, I'm glad your team won there, James. Oh wait, yeah, I said this is I was thinking this was Saturday night. I told you all the wrong information. Tonight is Radio What FA, back-to-back original tracks, all written by Lee. Saturday night is the live singer performance. Sorry about that, Lee. I told everybody the wrong information. Sasha Bell, how you doing? There's just the four of them for Thanksgiving this year, laid back and cozy. Good deal. And watch the parade. And it was this morning. Yeah, I know it's in the morning. I used to get up early as a kid and watch it, and that was a big deal. You had to watch the Macy's parade. But I said I don't even know if it was on anymore, but apparently it was. Slow Boy Whiteboard, hey there. Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Crazy corn snake. Had a good meal resting off some of that turkey drowsiness now. Hope you all have a good Thanksgiving. Indeed, thank you. And yeah, that the drowsiness is thanks to what I think it's L-tryptophan or something like that that's in turkey that makes you sleepy. But turkey and fried onions are the two things that make me sleepy, and I love both of them. I abstain on the turkey, but Nicole and I both love onions, raw, fried, cooked in stuff, you name it. So a lot of times I end up with a food coma from the onions. Hey, Vixen Doe. Hello. How you doing? Hope you're having a happy family gathering day there in your part of New England. And Vixen Doe, I hope you got that tracking number that I sent out from Etsy. Your holiday candle is on the way. Sent it yesterday. Had a bunch of stuff go out. If you're waiting on stuff from me, it all went out yesterday. I think there's one set of books that I didn't send because I had a question about. It's not even due until like the 27th or something, but I've got everything out early. But if you haven't been over to the Etsy shop, go there and take a look. Get you some signed books or some candles from Smooth Sense Co. Our friend Samantha. Carrie, how you doing? Happy Thanksgiving from Australia. Indeed, have a good one and drive safe. Please don't drink and drive. And Steve O. Yay. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Linda Webb, I think I already said hi to you, but hello again. Claire DeVoyant, happy Thanksgiving to you. Thanks for popping in. 45 of you watching right now. D-Rock, how you doing today, sir? Good to see you. Faith Lizzie Thompson, hope you're having a good Thanksgiving. Thank you for joining us here. Carrie A., I don't think that's a Mandela effect. I knew I never did that, but I knew people in school that somebody in their family would pass away often, and they didn't show up for school. I had one guy that I used to go to school with whose uncle was some sort of doctor. So doctor's note, hey Unc, fix me up, and he did. He always had a doctor's note, so they couldn't do anything to him. Now that was a long time ago. Probably be a little harder to get away with. Now, Sandy Sizemore, glad you joined us. Always love your comments. Hope you got everything on the page there to work like you want it to. Just got home from work. Well, God bless you if you had to work today. The only place we actually stopped today, we went to the drive-thru at Dunkin' Donuts. And it wasn't our usual people. I used to volunteer to work on holidays, though. Give people that had families and things a chance to spend time with their family. Auntie Mercic, I hope I'm saying that right. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Ann Smith, happy Thanksgiving to you. I'm still going through the chat here. Let's see. I've not had pleurisy. I think my grandmother or somebody had it. Is that thickening of the lungs? I may be thinking of something else. It sounds painful. It's even painful to say. Hello. Evening from London, UK. How you doing? Good to see you there. Thanks for joining us. Bean. Happy Thanksgiving, Bean. I sort of say happy birthday. Wrong day. Okay, I think I'm caught up in the chat. 46. Only took me about 25 minutes to say hi to everybody. But I am glad that you're here and that you're safe and warm and watching this on is it cold anywhere else? It's cold here in my part of New England. Take a look here and see. Let me update it here. 43. It feels colder than that out though. It says it feels like 38, and then overnight it's going to get down to looks like 36. Cold weather coming up though. Later on in the week, Wednesday, the high is only going to be 37 and a low of 25. So Get some frost on the pumpkin if you still got it out there. Trying to figure out what to do. These are pie pumpkins right here behind me. If you can see them over my shoulder there. Gonna probably cut them up and roast them, and then do something with the seeds too. Xenophobiac, 45, 22 and dropping. No snow yet though. Now I don't know about here. This is my first winter in New England, but in East Tennessee, it would actually get too cold to snow. We got our biggest snows around between like 34 and 30 degrees Fahrenheit. And if it got any colder than that, it just wouldn't snow. It would maybe ice over, but haven't had a big snow here yet. We got a good dusting the other day. It was beautiful. Nicole looked out the window and said it was a real winter wonderland out there. And then it rained and the snow went away. Far side. Happy Thanksgiving. And yeah, even if you don't celebrate the same holiday here that we do, give thanks. Give thanks for something. I bet every one of you here has got at least one thing you can be thankful for, maybe several things. Like I talked about Nicole, she's at least the top 10 of everything that I'm thankful for, but I'm thankful for a lot of stuff. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for this YouTube channel, and I'm thankful for what we're able to do here to help keep the missing in the spotlight, their names and faces out there, like our show on Friday nights where we do current cases, try to get those as fresh as possible. Nicole's good at ferreting those out. We had some last week that were only, I think one that was the same day, and some that were just like the previous day. The first 48 hours is the most important to get their names and faces out there, but putting it out there, period, is good. And I'll probably do some updates on the one for this Friday. That's tomorrow night, isn't it? I have no idea what day it is. I thought this was Saturday. That's why I was telling you the wrong information about Lee's show. But tonight is Radio 1FA back-to-back original tracks. And this show will automatically redirect into that in about half an hour. Hey, Danny, Fast Hemi, how you doing, buddy? Happy Thanksgiving to you. Now, are you still doing your music show on, I can't remember the name of that platform. I had a show over there for a little while, just playing records and stuff. It doesn't have the same setup here at YouTube, and you can play copyrighted material over there like a radio station and not get in any trouble. Thanks, Danny. And if you are still doing that show over there, tell us what the name of it is and where we can find it. Like I said, I've even forgotten what the platform was, and I had a show over there. Anybody else wondering? Lally Guzman. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for joining us. 39 of you watching it. This is just a laid back, just kind of a chill and chat stream, kind of like my coffee with Steve on Wednesday mornings. I didn't get to go until Wednesday afternoon this week because we had so much going on, but things will subside the week coming up. And then we got to run up to Christmas, not too long after that. There we go. iVlog.tv and these Machinist 125. Let me make sure that link got approved there, Danny. He plays some good music over there. Way behind in the chat. There we go. Okay, yeah, past him. He's got a wrench here. Wasn't sure. Gene Kaiser, how you doing? Greetings and happy Thanksgiving from Ohio. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Thanks for being here. Far side, got another message there. Okay. Got it. No worries. It was cut off there. But Farside says, hope you're all doing well. Just another day there, cold and wet in the UK. I wish we had your weather here. I like it cold and wet. Nicole's the same way. She likes the dark, overcast, stormy, cloudy, windy, rainy days like I do. I'm at my most creative. I call those my soft gray days, and that's always when I'm at my most creative. Now, we've got a special project we've been working on in all our spare time. Now, as you know, I write books like the National Park Mysteries and Disappearances series. There's another volume of that coming out. Going to do New England this time since I'm there. But I'm working, Nicole and I are both working on a novel, a paranormal horror novel, supernatural horror about some strange goings on in a national park. That's a fiction novelization. But if you'd be interested in reading that, let me know in the chat. So it's a story that I've had that I've just had to come out. Nicole's helping me write it. She's going to edit it for me. She's loves the editing. That's my weak point. So that's forthcoming. I think we're on chapter 12 or so, and I outlined it, and I think I've got about 20 in there, 20 chapters. But it's an interesting story about a park ranger who goes to work in a national park. Now, it's a fictional national park. It doesn't really exist. And there are people that disappear there. And she finds out that there's a supernatural reason for it. Does that sound like that's up anybody's alley? Would you read a fictional novel of something like that? I'm going to write it anyway, even if nobody reads it. I'll write it for myself. We will. But hey, William, how you doing, William? 4. Hope I'm saying that right. Happy Thanksgiving. I had to put it up on screen here so I could see it. Danny, enjoy your dinner. Give our love to the missus and all your happy holiday or happy Thanksgiving to you and yours there. Enjoy your meal. Thanks, Danny, for popping in. Well, Kat said they'll read it. So I thought about maybe serializing it and putting it on Around the Campfire, which is my blog. I don't have the link I didn't put any links in the description this time, but let me find that. I'm going to be doing more and more of there. I'm writing a post today, probably won't come out till tomorrow, about a haunted covered bridge here in New England. So if you like campfire stories, and these I try to find true life stuff when I can, actual supernatural and hauntings and things. I don't see it here. Let me take a look here. So I've got the post open that I'm working on. I think I've got it saved, but just in case, I want to err on the side of caution. There we go. This will get you to my Around the Campfire blog. And I found out I can add audio and video over there. So it's going to become more and more of almost a platform type thing for me to do stuff because I don't have some of the restrictions over there that I have here. So go and check that out. Sign up. You can sign up for free, or if you want to support what I'm doing there's 3 different membership tiers. And I appreciate all the support. Same with the channel here. You can become a channel member. There's 3 different tiers of that. Let's see, we've got a few channel members here tonight. It's easier to see on YouTube side. Vixen Doe is a channel member. Gray Wolf Paranormal Lindsay is a channel member. Of course, Midnight Society. Sasha Bell's a member. So over here. And this week, I am going to have a members chat. I've been threatening to do it for days now, and just something kept happening or getting in the way. And we've got all these other streams and videos and things going on. So, and all the stuff apart from what we're doing here on YouTube. Oh, no, there's a brush with something strange. Ted Bundy tried to get Sandy Sizemore in his car when she was walking home her senior year of high school. Was it one of his infamous Volkswagen Beetles there, Sandy? Frightening, frightening prospect. Glad you didn't get in the car with that nut. Yeah, I know, Kyrie. I do keep threatening that, but I really will. I'll make Nicole make me do it. So there you go. But I will have a member chat. I was going to originally do it before this chat, and we didn't get home from Thanksgiving dinner, and I just barely got here in time to get this set up. And I did a little turkey illustration that you see up there, and I had to go out and find this. There you go. An ever scrolling Thanksgiving feast there. But I really will get that members chat and just in the next few days. How's that? Yeah, Nicole, will you make me remember that, please? Okay, she's on the task there. Steve Stockton knows which side his bread is buttered on. That's what John's Straw, or what's he got by Straw Dog? Something Straw in here. He's one of our New England neighbors. He said that in the stream one time. There you go. Got Nicole's ironclad guarantee. Hey, Callie Snyder, happy Thanksgiving there in Hawaii, buddy. Good to see you. I'm sure it's early there. I think you're 5 hours earlier than the West Coast, I believe, if I've done the time difference right. So let's see. 9 o'clock in Hawaii, 9 a.m. Let me know how close I got. Hey, Derek Galloway, how you doing? Happy Turkey Day. Gobble, gobble. Good to see you. Sandy, thanks again for popping in. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Say a prayer for those that don't have enough to eat tonight. Those of you that had enjoyed a bountiful feast today, take a moment and just pause and say a little word for those that are going hungry or that are cold or don't have a place or maybe don't have a family that they can have dinner with. So 12:37 p.m. I was way off, Callie. Yeah, anyway, 12:37 p.m. in Hawaii. And it's so 5:38 here in New England. Full dark outside. Can you see that back there? It starts getting dark around 3:30 now. The time only changed an hour. They set the clocks back an hour, forward an hour, whichever it is. I can never remember. But I swear it's like a 3-hour difference now. It used to get dark like 8, 9 o'clock, and now it gets dark at 4:30. It's full dark. Sorry, I keep bumping the mic with my coffee cup. It's like one of those, was it AMSR, ASMR things? I'm drinking coffee. Those things annoy me. I don't get what the deal is with those. Auto Meridian Synchronous Response, AMSR, I think. Don't get it. Not for me. But thanks to all 44 of you here watching. We'll see. Scallie's 2 hours behind the West Coast. And the West Coast is 3 hours behind the East Coast. So 5 hours. I know there was a 5 in there somewhere. I was thinking it was a 5-hour difference from when I used to live on the West Coast. I grew up on East Coast time. That was all I ever knew until I moved to Las Vegas. And even though they're not on the coast, they follow Pacific time. And it took me forever to get used to West Coast time. And went from Las Vegas to Portland, Oregon, to Vancouver, Washington, then back to Oregon to a little town called St. Helens. All that on Pacific time. And then a little over a year ago, I moved to the high desert in Mexico and was on mountain time. So that threw me off. And then here, this last July, moved here to New England when Nicole and I got married. And now I'm back on East Coast time. This feels the most natural to me. Like I said, it's what I knew the majority of my life. It took me forever to get used to Pacific time. But now here I am back on the East Coast again and never been happier. I hope that wherever you are tonight, you're where you want to be and you've got somebody there that loves you. Makes all the difference. Not sure what this conversation about. Spider-Man stopped by our house, too, to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Check it out later. I didn't know Spider-Man did that. That's interesting. Now I know there are some holidays where, particularly in the UK, they dress up and go around. Once I think it's in Wales where they have. I'm probably going to totally butcher this name. It's a Mary Lude. It's a horse's skull that's all decorated up. Of course, there's somebody with a stick under it, and they go around to houses and challenge people to basically a rap battle. And if you can't outrhyme the horse, you have to bring it and its followers, whoever's working the horse skull. You have to bring it in and feed them. But if you outdo the horse skull there, then it has to go away and leave you alone. Yeah, Lee has written a song about me. It's the Steve Stockton song. That's what they call it over there. And that's part of the lyrics. Steve Stockton is a hell of a guy. And Nicole literally walks around the house singing that. And the second part of that is, just ask Nicole. I'm trying to sing it in Lee's accent there. And then sometimes he'll say, but not as good as Nicole. He likes to keep me in my place. But Lee has a lot of fun. And join us over there. He picks people out of the chat and writes a song about their name, their moniker there. He wrote a song about Catheta Cat Gray, which, where is Catheta tonight? She's probably still sticking mashed potatoes in her face. But Catheta, if you're listening, I hope you're having a good Thanksgiving. Hope to see you over on Lee's later. But yeah, I recommended this show to her probably the first time she was there. Lee picked her out of the chat, wrote a song about her, and it went on to become a hit. That's his latest full production song that he's done, and just you'd have to hear it. It's amazing. But he'll write a little ditty about lots of different people. But you want to come over there and check out Lee's show later tonight, right after this, in about 15 minutes. As soon as this stream's over, we'll be automatically redirected to Radio 1FA. I keep forgetting what I keep thinking this is Saturday. Saturday, Lee has a fabulous show too. But tonight, Thursday, Radio 1FA, back-to-back tracks, hits that Lee's written. Hey, Blondie, how you doing? Good to see you back again with us here. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Oh, well thank you, Danny. Tell your family thanks. And subscribe to the channel. We're getting close to that 100K mark. Can't wait. We'll have some kind of celebration when we hit the magic 100K. So if you're not subscribed, please do. Okay. Catheta's getting ready as her daughter was there. Little Red, I think that's what she calls her daughter. I don't remember what her daughter's actual name is. But Catheta's a good person. She really helps promote Lee's stuff and my channel and anything and everything. She's a beast when it comes to promotion. Hey, Helen Davis, happy Thanksgiving to you, and tell your animals hello from Steve Stockton. Trying to think of what the strangest or most unusual animal or pet that I've ever said hi to. I've said hi to a lot of different dogs and cats, of course. There's some friends in Colorado. They came out down to New Mexico and took me to lunch one day at Logan's Roadhouse or Texas Roadhouse, some kind of steakhouse. They had a desert tortoise as a pet, and I said hi to their desert tortoise. And those things can be, I believe, live to be like 100 or more years old. So that's a good pet to have. Your pet will outlive you if you get a desert tortoise. Let's see who else is here. Yeah, Blondie, I agree. Always a great time over at First Floor Audio. And Derek says, in honor of Spider-Man's visit, there's Spidey sling the like button. Or as I say, smack it like it owes you money. But yeah, if you like what we're doing here, give us a like. Come back and leave a comment. It helps the algorithm. Well, Blondie, thank you for your support there. Appreciate that. I'm glad to hear that you're doing better now. And Kyrie says she has about 50 spiders living on your closed balcony. Are those your pets? Am I saying hi to all your spiders? Hello, all 50 of you. How do you count 50? Count the eyes and then divide by 8 to see how many spiders you have there. I can coexist with spiders, but I'm not a fan. If they stay up in the corner or something, now, not here. Nicole keeps it very, very clean. But other places I've lived, I would allow cobwebs up in the corners and like to happily coexist with spiders because they eat gnats and mosquitoes and things like that, which not a problem here that I've seen. But if they get on me or get in my bed, then all bets are off. Uh, Best case scenario, you get shown the door. And worst case scenario, you get a barrel at sea. I'm sorry, spiders. Even the non-venomous ones. I just don't like a spider on me or in my bed. Nothing worse than seeing a spider in your bed, and then when you go to try to get it out, it's gone, and you don't know where it went to. Or anybody here ever like be out in the woods at night and you walk through a spider web? That's a pretty bad feeling too, because suddenly it's crawling on me. There's a spider somewhere. It's in my hair. It's on my back. It's look, I have any spiders on me. That's a bad feeling. The Charinator, how you doing? Good to see you, Stephen. Hope to see you earlier or later. Hope to see you earlier. Hope to see you later over at First Floor Audio. Thank you for joining us here, Stephen. Happy Thanksgiving to you there, although I don't think you celebrate it in Scotland, but good tidings to you anyway. And go check his channel out. He does some awesome gaming over there. Good friend of mine, and me and him sometimes we go live over on Lee's channel as sort of the panel, and we make fun of Lee. We sort of tag team Lee. We are the even Stevens, and he's odd Lee. So have a lot of fun over there. And once I get caught up on all these myriad of things I'm working on, I mean, literally, I've got a plethora of stuff I'm doing. I'll have some more time to go back over there. H, hello from Victorville, beautiful area of California in the high desert up there, or close to it. You're not too far outside of Joshua Tree, if I remember correctly. I may be thinking of Pioneer, which is Victorville may be in a different place. I think I'm thinking of Pioneer, California. Pioneer is just outside of Joshua Tree, and my friend, singer-songwriter Victoria Williams used to live in Pioneer. I don't know if she does or not. And I'll talk about Joshua Tree extensively in Volume 2 of National Park Mysteries and Disappearances. Covers a little bit of Yosemite, Joshua Tree, and Mount Shasta. Available as signed copies over on my Etsy shop. If you'd like to get a copy of that for your Brown, just have these back in stock. This is the updated second edition. See right there. But Kia Rennie Warren, I hope I'm saying that right. Hope your morning is going well, because it's evening here. It's after dark. It's 5:49 p.m. But I know down under having a difference. Probably like the next day. It's probably Friday morning over there. And I asked you this before, but is that a wallaby that you have there in your avatar photo? I think you said it was. It looks kind of kangaroo-ish, but I believe that's a wallaby. Is that your pet wallaby, or is that just a stock photo? Or looks like I missed some people here. If I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. I'm trying to, but I see Midnight Society saying hi to some people that I haven't seen. Barry St. Clair, there he is. Hey, buddy. Thank you for joining us. Glad to be here. I'm glad to be here. Glad you're here too. I'm glad that we're here together. I'm trying to read the chat. Sometimes I can multitask. Other times, not so much. That was how a few nights ago, a couple of weeks ago now, I was saying hi to people and trying to read something else, and ended up calling D-Rock baby. And boy, I got a ribbing over that from Nicole. But I was going to say buddy, and it came out D-Rock. Hey, baby. Sorry, but he's not my type. But hey, Brooke Steele, how you doing? Thanks for becoming a channel member. And thankfulness is indeed a key to happiness. Be thankful. Find something every day to be thankful for. I do that. I give thanks every day for a lot of different things. For Nicole, my beautiful wife, like I said, of all the things I've got to be thankful for this year, she's at least the top 10 all by herself. But I could go on. I could gush and embarrass her, but I won't do that. But I'm the happiest I've ever been, and I hope it shows in my face and my voice and my demeanor. I'm happy here in New England too. Glad to finally be here. I felt a pull and a draw to New England all my life, even as a child, really. Now it was really toward Maine, but I'm happy to be New England. And I may end up in Maine someday. And I think a lot of that when I was a toddler, 4 or 5 years old, maybe younger than that, Dark Shadows, the Gothic soap opera, was on, and it was set in the fictional Collinsport, Maine. And I think that was where I first developed a love and a fascination with Maine. And then later on, got into Stephen King's fiction. Of course, he's from Bangor in that area. And, well, that's where he lives. I can't remember the little town that he's actually from. But his stuff is all set in Maine. And it's just, I don't know, but I remember even before I got into the King stuff, just being fascinated with Maine. I was the only kid in probably the Knox County school system that had a subscription to Yankee Magazine. They have some good stories, folklore, recipes, and their unsolicited endorsement for Yankee Magazine. I think it's still in print. Go check it out. But especially like their Halloween, their fall edition, and then their winter edition, they have some good stuff in there. But it's all good. I got a drink of Dunkin' Donuts there. All right, we're running up on time. They're going to have to jerk a knot in it, as my dad would say, and wrap it up here. It's going to be time for us to be automatically redirected over to Lee's show. And tonight is indeed Radio 1FA, back-to-back tracks from Lee. But Brooks, I wanted to say thank you for becoming a channel member. That's our newest channel member right there. Thank you very much. I will be doing a members chat sometime this week, sometime coming up, maybe this weekend. And Nicole agreed she's going to make me do it. So she'll take a frying pan, take one of my iron skillets in there and whoop on me with it if I don't. Nah, she wouldn't do that. But not as far as I know. Hope not. Yeah, I haven't read that one, Sasha Bell. Now, did anybody read or see the movie? They made a movie about it, about where it's a novel about a man who goes back in time and tries to prevent the Kennedy assassination. That came into my mind today because of the date the other day. It was 11/22, and it was the 60th anniversary of JFK's demise. And I don't remember it. I was just not even 2 months old, I don't think. No, I wasn't even a month old. And I remember when RFK, when they got him. But 11/22/63, check that out. It's a good book, and the film is actually pretty good. It may have been a mini series. I think it's on Netflix. But either way, if you like King, go check that out. It's a great time travel story. Sharon LD, happy Thanksgiving to all. She says, happy Thanksgiving to you. I forgot that Murder, She Wrote was set in Maine. It was, wasn't it? Another place I want to go is Vermont. Anybody remember the show Newhart with Bob Newhart? He had the Bob Newhart show where he was a psychiatrist in New York. And then when that show ended, then he had the show Newhart, where they bought a country inn in Vermont, and strange cast of characters there. I've been going back and watching old episodes of that. And I won't give you the spoiler, but if you watch that entire show's run, the very final episode is a killer. References the old Bob Newhart show, which is different than Newhart. Paul Rebs loved Newhart as a child. I didn't care so much for the Bob Newhart show where he's a psychiatrist. It was okay. And it had some unusual characters on there too. But Newhart, the one set in New England where they were innkeepers, I loved that. This is Daryl, my other brother, Daryl. Classic comedy from the 80s. I don't think Nicole was born then either. Let's see. When was Newhart? I have to look now. Sorry, I'm going to consult Google here. 1982. So, no. That was when it started. I think it ran for 8 seasons. So, it was on when she was tiny. But happy Thanksgiving to you, Rock and Robin. Have a good night. Thank you for popping in, saying hi. Take care. Have a good Friday and the weekend ahead. Hopefully, you're off tomorrow. If you're not, have a good day at your work, whatever that is. We got about 3 more minutes here before we go pop into Lee. Hopefully, Lee's got over there and got his show started. Sharon, that was indeed the best finale ever to Newhart. I won't give it away here, but if you're a friend or you're a fan of the original Bob Newhart show, where he's a psychiatrist, him and Suzanne Plachette, you will love the finale of Newhart, where they own the inn. All right, we really got to wrap it up here now. We got about 2.5 minutes left before we're going to head on over to First Floor Audio and Lee. 57 of you in here watching right now. This was just a little chat stream. I wanted to do something Halloween night, or it's Halloween night. I did something Halloween night. I wanted to do something Thanksgiving night. I'm telling you, I need a nap. But I want to do something for Thanksgiving to just come on and tell you folks how thankful I am that you're here, that you're part of all this, and how thankful I am for my beautiful wife, Nicole, how thankful I am to be in New England. And I've got a lot to be thankful for. And hopefully you do too. And like I said, try and find something that you're thankful for today. Try every day to be thankful for something. Your health, your family, your job, your life. You can always find somebody that's in a worse position than you are. You can always find somebody in a better position too. But be happy with you and be thankful that you are where you are and work to be the you that you want to be. Okay, Lee's getting ready to run over there and do his show. We got about a minute left here. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Oh, Barry, I forgot you're in East Tennessee, my old hometown, stomping grounds, Knoxville, Oak Ridge area. But hello to all our good friends in East Tennessee. So have a good Thanksgiving. I hope you got plenty to eat. Go over and watch Lee and kick back and take a rest. You deserved it from devouring all that turkey and trimmings. And there you go, Helen Davis. That's something to be thankful for right there. Thankful that you're not living in your car. Indeed. All right, folks, we are out of here. As Nicole says, thank you so much, everyone. We're thankful for all of you. Stay safe and happy Thanksgiving. I'll be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Friday, right? With current missing person cases live. See you then. Good night, everybody.